There are many characters you can play as in Fallout New Vegas, but what if we took a boxer from the 21st century and put him in the game? Can you beat Fallout New Vegas as Mike Tyson? I woke up, played box clicker, entered my name, and saw that Doc Mitchell pulled a Michael Jackson on me. I fixed his mistakes and exposed his racism.
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
Stuff that mattered.
I assigned my special points and went on to take the Doc's questions very seriously. For my skills I selected Sneak, Survival, and Unarmed, then Wild Wasteland and Heavy-Handed. Looted the racist doctor's house and got a doctor's bag, which I will need as Mike Tyson is a hardcore guy. Looted some more and went outside to play some more box clicker. After that I spoke to Sunny, shot some bottles and punched some geckos. Until I got accepted by Good Springs and I set out for Prim. I found a red roach and some geckos having a handicap deathmatch, so I decided to third party.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
I got caught being a petty thief, so I went on to punching bigger thieves to death. Found more thieves in the Bison Steve hotel and got my arms blown clean off, but they didn't know I can regrow them. Fought a honorable melee user. I was wrong, he died, and I saved Deputy Bagel. Got another doctor's bag and a bootleg Jason Voorhees mask, and reached level 2 where I picked the Lady Killer perk. I then went to trade with Johnson, bought some brass knuckles, and spoke to the freed Bagel who wanted a sheriff. I teleported to the Good Spring source to get rid of a thorn in my side. A mine at my feet crippled my head, so I used a doctor's bag, clicked another box and executed brass knuckle justice on Dave's. Mayers agreed to be sheriff for an NCR pardon before I unalived his ex-powder friends. I went to Ringo, picked up another doctor's bag before talking to Sunny, the racist, and Trudy, and got to level 3. My punches created enough force to blow away the powder gangsters in Ringo praised me for it. I started heading to the NCR Mojave outpost and on the way I gave multiple people the gift of death. Then used the deadliest weapon to end a mantis, a door. I got some Hydra and moved on only to end up punching red scorpions and a pretend Diglett. After arriving at the outpost I traded with a traveling merchant, spoke to an alive ghost, a female cowboy, and bought Mayor's pardon from a totally uncorrupt knight. Got a quest from Ranger Mustache and set out to murder some bear-sized ants. At level 4 I saw it fit that a pre-war boxer would have the old gourmet perk. While fighting some jackals I got assaulted by Malcolm X Holmes, so I considered him one of them. After which I sent Olaf Swansickle to meet his dead powder friends and I encountered the first Legion boss for an easy W. Once I took care of the wolf wearer, I traveled back to the Mojave outpost, but the game bugged him into being hostile towards me. So I left and set out for Novak. On the way I encountered some jackals in a prospector's den, had to evacuate them and set on until I found some more unfriendly powder gangsters. In the print pass I encountered a dead body, which I am sure is nothing to be wary of. Having snuck past a dead claw, I was safe and when I arrived in Newark, I healed up and spoke to Dusty McDonald, Boone, and pickpocketed Jeannie May so I may confiscate the belongings in her safe. Boone decided to confiscate her life as well.
This is all I can give.
I'll kill you!
The air threatened me, so I punched it and Dusty was pleased. Some starved beings helped me reach level 6, so I got even tougher with toughness. I helped Jason by sending his soul towards the sky and got information out of many for my kindness. With my previous weapons all now being practically useless, I decided to upgrade Mike into an even more ferocious killing machine.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Finish her! Fatality.
Inside Helios 1 I passed by some friendly robot murderers without any trouble. And found some keycards conveniently on the ground. I inserted one into a robot imitation of Bob the Builder, made the NCR suffer the consequences of fighting against me. I evolved to level 7 and I took the easy way down. Having arrived at Boulder City, I decided that Ike must be punished for serving the NCR, and the NCR only now announced that they vilify me. I went to Jessup and decided that for his crimes he shall die a slow death, and slow it was. Exchanging his life for XP made me able to get the Stonewall perk. I headed out to the tops to introduce Benny to my fist and somehow was able to sneak this giant metal glove past security. I made sure that they learn from their lackluster safety protocols.
The eyes of the mighty Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
I checked on the NCR and they still wanted to fight me opposed to Crocker's wishes.
Help you?
You dirty coward!
So I headed to the house and witnessed him use the platinum stone to evolve his Pokemon.
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
My deepest apology.
After the evolution, I went on to kill Mortimer and Philippe.
My daddy's gonna kill
only to discover that Heck is a heck of an idiot since he spoke to his son but turned the complete opposite direction. I traded a dress with Veronica for boxing lessons and went to Kaiser, who made the smart decision of sending a stranger to do his bidding without any of his trusted soldiers as an escort.
In the arena.
His decisions forespelled his undoing, as the complete opposite of his wishes was carried out, with him none the wiser. To top it off, he was not even smart enough to go check for himself. Once back at the Lucky 38, I took the Piercing Strike perk and intended to help the boomers.
Welcome, child.
But seeing as Mike was not a doctor, a scientist, or someone well versed in speech, I was unable to do most of the quests, so I decided to focus on his strong points. Punching. Including the ants and the boomers.
Intact.
Howe sent me to the Omertas, where I employed the same philosophy. He was not pleased, but it doesn't matter. I then took Veronica back to her hole in the ground, where they, just as the boomers, made the mistake of letting me into their private party. Needless to say, they do not like party poopers. Mr. House praised my ability to punch this time, and I powered El Dorado for him. Now it was time for the second battle of Hoover Dam.
Control room and install the override chip.
I took out NCR wannabe power armor wearers. Installed the override chip for Mr. House.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always.
And started heading for the camp of the final Legion boss. It was only fitting to humiliate the legate with the Legion's own apparel, but that was easier said than done.
And who is this before me in the colors of the Legion? An envoy, dressed as an insult to all that carry out Kaiser's will.
Finally, I was able to take out the legate and his goons. After that boss fight, I tested out the final boss of the NCR. He was rather disappointing. The death marked the end of this run, and I beat Fallout New Vegas as Mike Tyson.
Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular.